We are entering the wake of 3IATLAS, the celestial body that has recently passed by the Earth, and all of a sudden nobody's talking about it at NASA. I'm going to show you this video and then I'll get into what I think and what could possibly happen. So watch it to the end and make sure you share it out because I'm pretty sure these algorithms won't do it. But that's okay. This is important information.
It was loud and it reverberated and it was heard from New York to Indiana and Pennsylvania. It was that meteor right there, and we can call it a fireball or a meteor. It starts as an asteroid in the sky once it's in space, but once it makes the atmosphere and starts to burn up, it's a meteor. And then when it hits the ground, it's a meteorite. That's just some of the things you're going to learn from an expert from Case Western Reserve University. But before we get to that, we're going to have Vic Gideon sort of wrap up, encapsulate everything that happened on Tuesday. And then you're going to hear from our expert. Should you be out there looking for pieces of this meteorite? We know it's this big swath in Medina and Medina County to the east of Medina. But so let's first take a look at our story, our wrap up from Vic Gideon.
What a sight and sound it was. You'll always remember exactly where you were when you heard, felt, or even saw the meteor descend on our area. And you might want to remember all that because you might never see it again.
Probably not for the rest of your life. This is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It really is.
Cleveland State University astronomer Jay Reynolds describing the uniqueness of our extraterrestrial experience in Northeast Ohio. According to NASA, the 7-ton space rock traveling at 40,000 miles an hour that lit up the sky was first detected just before 9 a.m. It traveled more than 34 miles through the atmosphere before breaking up with some fragments falling over Medina County.
What you want to look for is something in your backyard that shouldn't be there. Look at the rocks, look at them carefully.
Okay, so what you're looking at is the meteor in Ohio that just occurred in March 2026. This is the AI model that I came up with. I had made a previous video and created an AI model of 3IATLAS and the wake that it was going to leave behind. The purple dot that you're seeing right there, that's our orbit, our orbital path. That rather large arrow that's yellow and red is pointing to the path or the wake of 3IATLAS. We are now entering the wake of the 3IATLAS. Now, it was believed that this wake would be mostly dust and small particles, but if we're having a wake where there's large particles the size of 7 tons, or who knows really, we may be in for a rocky ride, because as you can see by this AI model, and the math is correct, we're entering the wake right now. This is today. We're the purple dot. You see that blue path right there around the trajectory of 3IATLAS. That's the actual wake. So what you're going to hear in this story is this scientist guy, this meteorologist, say that this is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing, but no, it's not. We are literally entering the wake of 3IATLAS. You find it kind of odd that we never heard anything about 3IATLAS again, and it was the biggest deal that has ever impacted humanity, a celestial body just traveling through our solar system at a trajectory that it was, and then all of a sudden just silence. But it is very possible that we are actually moving into the wake of this asteroid. Now, there are some other concerns that these asteroids, or this asteroid that has hit Earth, when it exploded, it was on fire, but that's just the outside of it. Whatever was on the inside blew apart. So if there's biologics inside of there from who knows where, some other universe, or we don't know what actually has just been introduced into the biology of Earth. Maybe nothing. There may be minerals within this asteroid that are not known to science. We don't know what's in other universes or how it's all constructed, but it's going to be very interesting. But as you can see by this diagram, we are entering the wake of 3IATLAS. And I did this on the context of if it wasn't just small particles and dust, if there was going to be debris the size of 7 tons. Now, within the model, I didn't say if it would be larger or smaller, but this is what it's coming up with for debris that could be that size. And the math is correct. So, I don't know what's coming, but they're not talking about it. So, I guess we're going to find out. Thanks for watching. Be safe out there, people. Bye-bye.